Who is the strongest superhero in the DC universe? It's a question that sparked debate among comic book fans for decades, igniting forums, comic shop arguments, and late-night discussions across the world. But as with most questions in the world of comics, the answer is anything but simple. When it comes to strength in the DC universe, are we talking about raw, physical power, cosmic abilities, or the strength to overcome impossible odds? Let's dive into the contenders and try to untangle this age-old mystery. For many, the conversation starts and sometimes ends with Superman. After all, he's often called the Man of Steel for a reason. Born under a red sun on the ill-fated planet Krypton and raised on Earth, Superman's powers are legendary. He has lifted aircraft carriers, moved entire planets, and even bench-pressed the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight in the comics. His abilities seem to have no ceiling. Writers have depicted him moving faster than light, hearing every sound on Earth, and surviving in the heart of the sun. To the average citizen of Metropolis, there's little doubt who rules the skies. But the DC universe is filled with beings who rival or even surpass Superman at least in certain circumstances. One of these is Wonder Woman, an Amazonian demigoddess, blessed by the Greek gods. Her feats are no less awe-inspiring, deflecting cosmic blasts, outmatching gods in combat, and wielding weapons forged by deities. She's gone toe-to-toe with Superman himself, sometimes even gaining the upper hand thanks to her combat training and strategic mind. Then there's Martian Manhunter, whose physical strength is nearly on par with Superman's, but comes with vast telepathy, intangibility, and shapeshift. In some stories, his mind has proven stronger than any force in the universe, allowing him to incapacitate even the most powerful beings. And yet, his debilitating weakness to fire has often turned the tide against him. Perhaps the discussion should include Shazam, the magical champion of the wizard bearing the same name. Shazam channels the power of 6 ancient gods and heroes: Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury. This gives him super strength, speed, invulnerability, and mystic wisdom, because magic is one of the few things Superman is vulnerable to. Shazam has stood as more than just a match for the Man of Steel, especially in battles where magic tilts the odds. But if sheer physical might is the only metric, then characters like Doomsday might enter the conversation. Famously responsible for Superman's death in the 1990s, Doomsday is a nearly indestructible monster, adapting to overcome whatever kills him and returning stronger each time. His strength knows few equals, but he is no hero more force of nature than savior. Venture further into cosmic territory, and you encounter beings like Dr. Fate and the Spectre. Dr. Fate's power comes from the Lords of Order, making him a sorcerer capable of bending reality and waging battles on a scale mere mortals can scarcely understand. But the Spectre, the embodiment of divine vengeance, is on another level altogether. When bound to a human host, the Spectre's strength can challenge gods and rewrite reality itself. Yet, whether he qualifies as a superhero is up for debate, as his justice is absolute, impartial, and sometimes terrifying. For some, strength is about what a hero can withstand. Batman, an ordinary human, is physically outclassed by every superpowered peer. Yet his intellect, willpower, and preparation have allowed him to defeat enemies far stronger than himself. But in the strictest definition of strength, it's the cosmic heavyweights who tend to dominate the conversation. And then, lurking in the multiverse, we find the likes of Superman Prime 1 million, a golden-clad version of Superman who spent thousands of years absorbing solar energy, ascending to near. At Thesis Days, Superman's powers are so vast that he can manipulate reality, time, and space. He may well be the logical endpoint of the question, but the true answer depends on the criteria. If strength means lifting weight, Superman is often unrivaled. If it's about magical might, Dr. Fate and the Spectre take the crown. If it's about the unstoppable force of will, Batman improbably finds his seat at the table. Ultimately, the DC universe is designed so that strength is fluid, shifting with each creative team and storyline. The strongest superhero. It all comes down to how you define strength and who's writing the story. For now, the debate rages on.